Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is your boy Skywalker the Jedi back at y'all with another one. Man, what's going on with this? Y'all can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Much love to everybody out there. Hopefully, y'all having a wonderful day. Hopefully, y'all had a great Labor Day weekend. I want to thank y'all for pulling up on a Labor Day weekend. You know what I mean? I know it's a late stream, it's a holiday weekend, it's been a long weekend. Hope y'all been having a great time. I've been really enjoying my weekend. I've had a fantastic Labor Day weekend, and hopefully all you guys have been doing the same. You dig? Shout out to everybody out there. We got the Batman in the building. What's going on, Batman? He said, hell yeah, she was right. Bruh, we gonna get to it. Because, I've been challenged. Somebody gave me a super chat and they asked me to react to this video, and I'm gonna do it, and I have not revisited this video since it came out. I barely remember this thing, but yeah, we're gonna get to that in 1 second. Harrison said, what did she do this time? Nah, bro, it's all about an old video. It's all about an old video that apparently kind of predicts some of the situations that we're in right now. What's going on, Mama Bear Doll? Thank you for being here, Mama Bear. Thank you for rocking out. Appreciate you always holding down the chat. You dig? We got Joe Kerr in the building. We got Bat Dan's thoughts. Shout out to Bat Dan. What's going on, Brody? Much love. Ooh, we got the homie Michael in the building. What's going on, Michael? Who else is in here? We got Sin Havoc 5150 in the building. What's going on, Sin Havoc? We got DC all the way. Much love, DC. We got Paolo Caesar. What's going on? Much love, Brody. What else we got in here? We got W Necron. Much love, bro. Shout out to the cool table. He said, have you been behaving, y'all? Bruh, I've been having a great weekend, yo. I've been having a great weekend, man. It's been lit over here, bro. It's been lit over here, 100%. We had a great weekend, man. Homie Stino came through yesterday, right? We got Socrates in the building. What's going? He's saying cool table assemble. Yeah, we definitely got to get a cool table stream going. Much love, Socrates. And yes, Mama Bear. Yeah, I think that putting this stuff on subscriber mode has been helpful in several ways, Mama Bear. And I'm grateful that you've been rocking out with it. Much love, much love. We got the homie Josh Herrera. What's going on, Josh? He said, what's up to the rebellion? Much love, Josh H. Shout out to the Joker, bro. Mr. J, a.k.a. the Robin. It's crazy how he's both, but he really is. I mean, we got Chubby Teddy. What's going on, Chubby Teddy? Much love, bro. Thankfully, all y'all here rocking out, and I appreciate that. All right, let's get going with this opening little rigmarole so we can get started with the show. We are on the road to 5K. Make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that share, subscribe, all that goodness, so that you know when I'm going live, and that notification bell. You dig? Hashtag sales. Look, y'all already know the hashtags, bro. These hashtags is so popping that they making fun of these. That they making fun of them in the Superman movie, right? Tell me about it. Crazy. Who'd have thought? Right? We made it. We made it. Hey, crazy, bro. Y'all, that song is very telling too, very fitting, right? If you do want to rock out with what we're doing with these hashtags, which is trying to get the conclusion of Zack Snyder's DC arc over on the Netflix platform, we only ask 3 rules of engagement. You dig? Just be positive. Don't mix the hashtags, and please don't tag, mention, quote, tweet, reply to, or anything of that nature. Anybody over at WBD, which is including but not limited to one James Gunn. You dig? We ain't trying to have no interactions with them over there. Trying to strictly have our conversation with Netflix, like we've been doing. You dig? And have been making great strides in doing so. ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and X are also platforms that you guys should be following and subscribe to, all that goodness. And if you'd like to sponsor a stream, whenever you guys give super chats, gifted memberships, super thanks, anything like that, it's tallied up, and whoever donates the most will have their name scrolling across the bottom of the screen, like the homie Floyd Lawton does for this stream. You dig? Now let's get caught up with the chat again, and we gonna get started with the show. You did. He said death metal Robin, right? Yeah, bro. Crazy, bro. Yeah. Yeah, the Robin and the Joker, yeah, of course, bro. Chubby Teddy says, man, you guys check out the Masters of the Universe / Thundercats crossover action figures. They're lit. No, I haven't seen those yet. Man, I've been out the loop in terms of anything dealing with like the geek stuff, man. I've been out the loop for like the whole weekend, kind of, you know. I've been enjoying the weekend, bro, for sure. We got Nessa Noel in the building. Thank you, Nessa, for rocking out. We appreciate you being here and pulling up on the stream. You dig? Grateful if you come through and Grace in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He said, just saw another video of someone watching Man of Steel for the first time. Dude's mind was blown. As most people are, bro. Like, yo, that shit's cinema, dog. Like, that's the point. You can't fake this shit anymore, man. This last movie that just came out, I think it kind of put the nail in the coffin for a lot of these conversations. And you know, I'm glad to be here and kind of pick the bones of some of the carcasses of people that have been trying to, you know, say things to the contrary these last few years, right? When we just been sitting here saying the same thing, having the same message, and been right and been proven right time after time after time, right? 100%. He said, "I like to know if Gunny Poo took 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, or 3." Come on, bro. All them threes, right? What's going on, Apex Lux? Shout out to the new geeks. You dig? We got the Batman in the building. You know what I mean? He said, "Just want the story finished, not an unreasonable ask for paying customers." 100%. All right. Lieutenant Leon is in the building. We got Rebel Moon Theory in the house. What's going on? Rebel Moon Theory saying, "What's up, Rebels? Just want to stop by before I hit the bed. I'll be checking this out in the morning. Hashtag sales DSJL and sales Snyderverse and Netflix." You already know, bro. You already know. He said, "Been waiting for this one, passing out, but replay crew in the morning. Can't wait, man. What's old is new again. You see it all the time." Much love, Brody, in chat. Shout out to the good Austin, the producer of the Syndicate Network. You dig? He is the reason why everything be looking so lit over here. All these backgrounds and videos and intros and stuff. You know what I mean? For sure. We got TJ in the building as well. Yep. Got the whole cool table in the building. Right? He said, "Funny how they complain about destruction in Man of Steel, but it's okay in Superman 25." Bro, it was so much worse in that movie. And it didn't make any sense. Yeah, bro, it's aged like fine wine, for sure. Yeah, the cool table is complete. But let's go ahead and get started with the show. You did, because look, we're going to give it up, man. Like, if somebody right, they right. Now, I don't necessarily remember this video per se, right? I don't remember exactly what was said in this thing, but like I said, I did get this super chat and I was asked to react to this video, and I'm going to do that, right? Because I have not watched this thing since then. So if this is not something where, I'm familiar with what's about to be said, because I do not recall this at all. But if this is gonna play out the way that I think it's gonna play out, right? Would it really be shocking, right? I mean, it really just goes back to even some of the things that we've been dealing with on this platform for these past few years, right? I mean, we've had people that was in our midst that you guys have seen. They've done complete 180s from how they were in terms of like how they've conducted themselves, their tastes in film, their just everything, right? So we've seen this happen time after time, right? With multiple people that have kind of like been, entrenched in the, greater, larger, fan base, right? And now we're seeing the fruits that have been coming to bear from all this time, even way back then. Because this video, as I'm about to show, is it's almost 10 years old. It's from April of 2016. So that would mean this is right after Batman vs Superman came out. Right? So and how many times have we said that film seemed to be like the launching point for a lot of this bullshit that we've seen kind of come to fruition now in 2025. So, seems to have been a 10-year plan and it's coming to fruition 100%, but yeah, this is a video on John Campea's channel called Grace Randolph and the Phantom Anti-DC Agenda. Oh my God, crazy. We about to get to it. All right, he said Grace Randolph's beef with John Campea has been brewing for a long time. Bro, I don't remember this exactly, but we about to break this down. And knowing how far John Campea has come, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be interesting, talking about a phantom anti-DC agenda, because we know now that the shit wasn't a phantom. This wasn't like something that we were just making up, right? Like, we we were not just making this thing up. Like she said, wow, I didn't know they had beef. Yep. We got S. Warrior pouring in saying, Mama, I made it. I'm late, but I made it. We made it. Hey, I'm telling you, y'all have no idea how apropos that song is right now. The Jay-Z and Jay Electronica version. Oh my goodness. He said apparently Ann Campea has center point and all. Hey, we gonna see. We're gonna see something. Joe Kerr said apparently Snyder is too edgy, but 10 minutes of basically corn from Gunn is fine. Bro, they got a whole scene in there, bro. They tried to do hero-gasm in Peacemaker in DC, right? Like in a mainstream. This is, but you know, let's get to this video because yeah, apparently there was there was a phantom anti-DC agenda, which we know was just anti-Zach because that's who was in charge at the time. No, bro, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Jay Electronica and Jay-Z version, bro. That one, bro. I would say that version, bro. Not that one. Right, 100%. Hey, but what up, Deuce? What up, Deuce? Yeah, we're gonna break this down though. He said, Grace Randolph got snubbed by Disney because of the Campeas. What? Wow. Yeah, he know what I'm talking about. You said, Scott, that was fire. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about that version. If you listen to that version right now, it's so apropos. He said R&B buddy Brian Singer's back. Bro, this whole thing is getting interesting. Anyway, let's start this video and see what Campy you're talking about.
Hey there, guys. John here. And for video to respond to all this Grace Randolph nonsense that's been going on here. Look, before I give you a little bit of background here, okay? First of all, I don't know Grace Randolph from Adam. I mean, I met her once about, I don't know if it was 5 or 6 years ago at Comic-Con. She came over and introduced herself to me, and it was pleasant enough. Then a year or two later, I was doing the Masters of the Web panel. I was putting that together, and I had an agenda for myself that I want.
Hey, first of all, is just starting off. Y'all don't think it's funny he trying to like downplay and act like he don't know who Grace Randolph? Like, yo, come on. Like, you only making me believe right off the top that there's some validity. You come out here, and never mind. Because maybe I'm wrong, right?
Wanted to have more female
Luck
participants
says that he's
on
seen,
the Masters
bro,
of the Web
I've
panel.
seen this.
So I extended an invitation to Grace Randolph.
Remember what he says. Sin Havoc says, oh, they know each other. He says, when was this video? This is right after BVS came out. This is from April 2016. From April of 2016. Says, and agenda. He said, you don't say, hey, we're going to get to it, right? Because maybe I'm tripping.
Even though she and I never really talked before, but still, I extended her an invitation to be on the Masters of the Web panel, and she declined the invitation because she wasn't going to be in.
Wait, so he's saying he don't know her from Adam, but he reached out to her. Bruh, he said, I don't know her from Adam, but I reached out to her and tried to get her on a panel. Not adding up, buddy.
San Diego that year. And that's all fine and good. And that was fine. Another little piece of background information you need to have is the fact that I don't follow many people on Twitter. I mean, it's funny. My Twitter says I follow 70 people, like 70 people. But really I follow about 10. So I don't know who those other 60 are that said.
Okay, so I follow 70 people, but in reality it's 10. He said, yo, I know it says that I follow 70 people. Oh my God. He said there's no way he didn't know who Grace was. I remember her when she said that DC needs to deliver more care packages to reviewers, and that's how it works. Right? He said, so admitting the bots was shit. Bro, he said, look, I know it says I follow 70 people, but in reality, it's 10. Right? He said, how can you invite someone that you don't know? He said, I reached out to her, but I don't know her from Adam. This is crazy. Okay. Wait. He said, oh, we partied a couple times, made out once, but I don't know her. And then Nessa said, okay, so we already starting with the bullshit. The math ain't happening. Bro, this guy said, I know it looks like I follow 70 people. But in reality, like, don't believe your lying eyes. It's really 10. Bro, we not starting off on the best foot, yo. We not starting off on the best foot. 100%. We're really not starting off on the best foot. But let's keep going.
But I got about 10 people whose notifications come up on my Twitter. And absolutely, Grace Randolph is not one of those people. It's really just family and close friends. But another person who's not on my Twitter stream is Andy Signore. I don't follow Andy on Twitter either. So really, the only way I hear anything on Twitter is when people send me direct messages. I mean, that's pretty much the only way I get anything on Twitter. But so that's the background. I don't follow Grace. I don't follow Andy or anything like that.
Wait, so Grace and Andy was on his ass? Is that what's happening? He says, so Campea is secretly in love with Grace. All right, hey, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Now, for a while now, ever since like Batman v Superman first came out, there has been an issue going around. Like some people would say things like, "Oh, there's an anti-DC agenda," or "Film critics are just on Marvel's payroll," or "People are out to hate on Batman vs Superman."
Yo, hold on. Ain't it crazy? Here we go. Here we go. Is this not what we've been talking about this entire time? You know what? I'm gonna let this keep playing because
that's been around for a long time. Oh, I mean, relatively long time, ever since Batman vs Superman came out. And I've addressed that issue on Heroes. I've addressed it on my podcast. I've addressed it on my Facebook. I've addressed it a number of times. I've certainly never addressed it because one particular person said something and I had to respond to that one person. That just hasn't happened.
Yet here we are. And you have a video of you. You have an entire video with one person's name in the title. So you're responding to one person. So who gives a shit if you've had to do that in the past? You're doing it right now.
So anyway, this isn't popular.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
We've got a hugely topic.
Oh,
part of this think tank. Twitter says I follow 70 people. Like my Twitter stream is Andy Signore. I don't follow Andy on Twitter.
I was about to say something.
So that's the background. I don't follow Grace. I don't follow Andy or anything like that. Now, for a while now, ever since like Batman v Superman, the agenda, or film critics are just on Marvel's payroll, or people are out to hate on Batman.
One thing that I've always brought up was how I thought it was very strange that everybody that was hyped for that movie being like Batman vs Superman immediately after they went to go visit the set of Captain America Civil War, none of them were hyped for that movie anymore. I always found that extremely troubling, extremely weird. Like, I don't know why we wouldn't look at that and think that there was something wrong with it. Why wouldn't we think that there's something odd with the fact that a bunch of you guys went to a set visit, right? And I've always said this, yo, I'm not saying that visiting a set to one movie can't boost your hype level for that movie. No, absolutely not, right? Like, if you were hyped for Civil War and then you go visit the set, you can absolutely be more hyped for Civil War, right? But then when you turn around and you try to take that same energy and say, okay, well, now I'm worried about what is coming with this Batman versus Superman movie, and then you immediately try to get the entire general audience to not give the movie a chance, and there's this bot attack that's confirmed all of these years later. And I mean, not even that much later, probably after this video came out, did we first started seeing all these or probably before this video came out, honestly, we started seeing all of those compilations of all those tweets being put out from like hundreds of different fucking accounts, and they all said the exact same thing, right? So I mean, why wouldn't the people that were watching you guys and saw this happen, why wouldn't we think that that was weird? Right? And obviously you had some people that were using their platform to call this out. And this is 100% a hit piece. Like, I mean, especially with knowing what we know now, this is 1000% a hit piece. Like,
Man versus Superman. And that's been around for a long time. Oh, I mean, relatively long time, ever since Batman versus Superman came out. And I've addressed that issue on Heroes. I've addressed it on my podcast. I've addressed it on my Facebook. I've addressed it a number of times. I've certainly never addressed it because one particular person said something and I had to respond to that one person. That just hasn't happened.
It's happening now, though,
so,
bro.
Anyway, a couple days ago, a few more people write, and by a few, I don't mean like several hundred people. I mean like 5 or 6 people tweet me in the same day. Like, hey, John, what do you think of this? The rumor that there's actually an anti-DC conspiracy.
Bro, he said 5 or 6 people tweeted him. Yo, you see how he's constantly trying to downplay everything, right? He's downplaying who Grace Randolph is. He's downplaying the amount of people that was tagging him in these tweets, because damn well it wasn't just 5 or 6 people, right? They've always done this. Oh yeah, the Zack Snyder fan base, it's not thousands of people. I mean, if you look at this meetup they had, it was just like a dozen people, so hey, hey, it's 12 people. And then that went to, oh, hey, it's only like 40 people, right? And then here we are, over $1 million raised later, and all this stuff that's happened. And you still, I mean, we're literally still having these same discussions to this day in 2025. And this is like a time capsule. It's so crazy, right? Just replace anti-DC with anti-Zack, and it's still going on. All of these things are still happening right now.
What do you think about the suggestion that that Marvel's paying off film critics and just stuff like that, right?
He said he is watering down and downplaying everything. My goodness. Why stick your dumb face on cam if over 5 people, if only 5 people reaching out then? Exactly. Especially to the point to have to make a video where you're responding to one person, which you just said you don't do in the first place. So if it's not that big of a thing, right? Yeah, Civil War had good moments in it, but overall, yeah, like, man, ain't no comparing that, right?
So I put out this tweet. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but basically the tweet was this: anyone who says that Batman vs Superman has a secret conspiracy against it. The film critics are actually secretly have an agenda against Batman vs Superman is an idiot. And that's basically what I said. Anybody who says that is just stupid. Now, at the
Yo, you know what's funny, right? They speak in such like certainties, right? Like, oh my God, anybody who says that is just stupid. Anybody who says that, and these things have all been confirmed to be happening. We literally have evidence of people in high positions that were in executive positions at these companies that have come out and said that they do these things. We literally had, who was it? Casey Bloys, who admitted to using the bots. Wasn't it Casey Bloys, if I'm not mistaken? Right? We had Nicole Perlman, one of the writers on Guardians of the Galaxy 1, of everything good that you liked about that movie. Right? She said that they use bots, that James Gunn and them use bots. He said, literally said he used bots and fake accounts to argue with people online. 100%. And this is an executive who, if I'm not mistaken, was over HBO Max. What are we talking about? Right? So see how much certainty that they were speaking with back then, and all this shit it all turned out to be true.
time, unbeknownst to me, I guess either that day or the day before, Andy Signore of Screen Junkies and Grace Randolph had gotten into a bit of a Twitter spat over that issue, where Grace Randolph was making suggestions that there is a conspiracy against.
Oh, so he didn't know that Grace tweeted that. He just so happened, y'all. He had just so happened that after two of the biggest influencers in this space at the time, especially when you talk in 2016, it didn't get much bigger than Grace Randolph and Andy Signore. Is anybody willing to call me out and say that I'm lying? In 2016, in the online movie talk, community, right? Andy Signore and Grace Randolph was two of the biggest names in the entire community. So it just so happened, right, that right after they get into this big spat, he comes and makes this tweet, unbeknownst to him. He said he knew. He knew, bruh. What you mean you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Nah, bruh, stop. He said he lying. Come on, man, right? He said, yeah, all those types. Andy, Grace, and Collider screens, bruh. There's no way he didn't know that. Oh my God, bro. What a slimy guy, bro. You can't even stand on your tweet. You can't even stand on your tweet, bro. Damn. He said, call somebody. He said, WB texted him the information. Facts. He said, it's like I said earlier. Grace said, if you don't pay, you won't play. This was after BVS. Yeah, bro. Y'all already know. But let's get back to it.
DC.
Grace was keeping it a buck.
There are a bunch of film critics out there who have an agenda against DC. And she named a couple of people, and I don't know how Andy got involved in it, but her and Andy started going back and forth and all that kind of stuff.
So she was naming names.
Totally unbeknownst to me. Because, as I said, I do not follow Andy Signore.
Totally unbeknownst to me. Totally I mean, I know that there's this big spat, right, that has happened, and that, it's all that anybody's talking about, and, but hey, I just so happened to make this very pointed tweet about the same thing that these people are arguing about, but it was ill-timed. Alas. Oh my God, bro. Oh. He said, wasn't he part of Collide? Yeah, bro. He just said that he was saying this on Heroes. He said she works for WB. Grace Randolph's company is under WBD. Of course, she knows who's who. All right. Hey, but I'm just saying, yo, this is crazy. Watching this all this time later is wild. It's like a little time capsule, yo.
Not that I don't like Andy Signor. I like Andy Signor. I don't follow anybody on Twitter, basically.
Yeah.
So
other than
I
those
don't follow
10 people.
Andy and I don't follow Grace. I had no idea the two of them were feuding over this. All right. And I had no idea that Grace. No idea. I didn't even know if Grace Randolph liked Batman versus Superman or not. I had no idea. No idea.
Right. Bro. He said, alas, fair viewer, I was not knowledgeable of those queries. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. This is hilarious, dog. Oh my God, this is hilarious. He said John is really hung up on not following these people. Yeah, yo. You want to know why? I think, and this is my personal opinion, I think he's caught up on not following them because he probably follows them from burner accounts. 100%. But then he doesn't follow them on his main account, and he gets to sit there and say, yeah, I don't follow these people. Because why else would you keep bringing this up? Yeah, even though she named names, I didn't even know what happened. Right? It's all the rage that anyone's talking about. You have a influencer that's he said he made this whole ass video about things he didn't know. Yeah, apparently, which he's never done before. He said I never respond to one person, but yet here he is responding to one person with a 23-minute video.
For all I knew, she hated Batman vs Superman. I just simply didn't know.
Bro, no, not everybody's a Shill, dog. You know what's funny too? Because look, even if her channel was under WBD or WB back then, or it was Warner Brothers, right? It would make sense that she's like, yo, y'all not even giving this shit a fucking shot. Because she would know. Bruh, look, man. Let me say this, right? These influencers be meeting up before they watch movies. We keep trying to tell y'all this. They be meeting up before they watch and review movies and talking about what they're going to give it. He said, the lady protests too much. All right? You're doing too much. He said, hashtag unbeknownst. Yo, that's the new unbeknownst to me. Right? I mean, bro, that low-key sound like that video we was reacting to the other day. Right? Don't it? Right? Crazy.
So anyway, I had put out that tweet that said anyone.
Yeah, randomly.
Not Grace Randolph. I said anyone.
Bro, this guy really thinks we believe that he put out a tweet. Yo, he really expects us to believe that he didn't know they got in a big ass back and forth about that. And that, so he just said, anyone. Yo, this guy, man. Oh my God, bro. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy, man. He said she was definitely pushing that back then. That's why I followed her. Yeah, man, I did too. But look, I'll get into that probably in another video about why I think that things played out the way that they did. I'm going to just call a spade for right now. Right? He said they're in group chats together, DMs, meetings. Yeah, bro, all that. All that, bro. Literally be meeting up and to talk about what they're going to give a movie beforehand. And we really, like, all this shit has come out. Like, yo, the veil has been lifted. Right? This fool said, I didn't know, but anyone who said that this is crazy. And this is like how he be looking up at never mind. Anyway.
And anyone, not Grace Randolph, I said anyone who is trying to tell you that DC
not Grace, but anyone. I'm sorry. He said he's trying to tell us that he didn't know. Oh, you didn't know. Your ass better call somebody, bro. That is the fucking theme, bro. Oh, you didn't know. Yo, damn. I'm sorry. Oh my. I'm sorry.
Not Grace Randolph. I said anyone who is trying to tell you that DC's paying people off or there's an anti-DC agenda is an idiot and stupid. You shouldn't listen to them.
Yeah. Yo, this man think he's slick, dog. There's an idiot, the stupid, you know, you shouldn't listen. Yeah, hey, right, but I didn't know. Oh my God, bro. You know? Oh my God. He said, they're an idiot, they're stupid, they're mean, they're ugly, you shouldn't listen to them. But I didn't know. He said, so you didn't learn.
So we didn't learn. We didn't learn from last time. We didn't. So we didn't learn. Comprehension. We didn't learn.
All right. Damn, this is crazy.
That's just what I said, but it certainly wasn't in response to what Grace had said. So
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. They're an idiot. They're stupid. I mean, but of course, I wasn't talking about that argument that just went down 20 minutes ago. Oh, you didn't know? Bro, come on, man. Come on, yo. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. They're an idiot. They're stupid. They don't know what to talk about. You shouldn't listen to them. But of course, I didn't. I had no clue. I never pondered on the thought that there was a... never mind, bro.
I guess somebody sent Grace that tweet that I put out.
Bro, yo, what if... Hold on. What if he put that tweet out and sent that shit to her with his burner account. Yo, what if that's what happened? What if this man sent that tweet out and then sent it to him with his burner? What's the likelihood, bro? What's the over-under on, 65%? What's the over-under? I mean, look, the over-under is 65. What are y'all going? What's the probability that he sent that tweet to her from his fucking burner account, bro? Oh my God, bro. Whew. He said, I would never fix my tongue to besmirch the lady. He said, I would never fix my tongue to besmirch the lady. Right? No. Oh my goodness. He said, these clowns have always been coordinated against directors and projects, studios want to direct. Yep. He said, you gonna stop using burner accounts? He said over 65%. Over. He said over. Way over. Look, I'm just saying. What's the likelihood?
And Grace apparently realized I wasn't talking about her because she's put out a tweet that said, that must not be about me. I mean, it's still on her Twitter. Go and look. She even realized that. She says, this mustn't be about me because of this, this, and this. And I was like,
yo, he don't even read the slander. And she's like, yo, I know that ain't who I think it is. It's not her trying to say, bro, she's not bailing you out, dog. She's actually saying, I know that ain't you talking. I mean, I know he can't be talking about me, right? I know he can't be talking about me. What are you talking about, bro? But yet here we are, right? Yet here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Because it's not about you. However, I guess Grace did think it was about her, despite the fact that I've never talked to Grace Randolph.
Oh, wait, so she did, bro. Didn't he? Hold up. I'm going to rewind this because I know hold on, bro. Did she think it was about you or did she not think it was about you, bro? Because I could have just swore you said she didn't, and then you follow that up with she did, bro.
She even realized that. She says, this mustn't be about me because I mean, it's still on her Twitter because she's put out a tweet that said, that must not be. I realized I wasn't talking to Grace, that tweet that I put out. And Grace apparently realized I wasn't talking about her because
bro. I'm like, bro, does she think it's about you or she don't think it's about you, bro? I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping.
She's put out a tweet that said, that must not be about me. I mean, it's still on her Twitter. Go and look. She even realized that. She says, this mustn't be about me because of this, this, and this. And I was like, well, because it's not about you. However, I guess Grace did think it was about her, despite the fact that I've never.
Bro, I speak English, dog. Like, words are powerful. You know? You can't say, oh, she knew that I wasn't talking about her, and then gonna say, oh, well, actually, He said, did he just admit to making a post via a burner? He did? I ain't even catch that. Hold up. Wait, what?
Still on her Twitter. Go and look. She even realized that. She says, this mustn't be about me because of this, and this. And I was like, well, because it's not about you. However, I guess Grace did think it was about her, despite the fact that I've never talked to Grace Randolph. I have no interaction with Grace Randolph. I don't follow her on Twitter.
Wait, he just said he didn't talk to her, but then he said he didn't he say he reached out to her to be on a panel? And that they had some, and that he sees her. Didn't he admit to talking to her at these events? Am I tripping? I could have swore he said he talked to her. After saying he didn't know her from Adam, bro, this shit is all over the place, bro.
I don't know if she follows me on Twitter or not, but for some reason,
you don't know if she follows you. You acting like you can't figure that information.
She thought that she was so center of the universe that any tweet about this subject must be about her. Because even though she wrote, hey, that tweet mustn't be about me.
Hey, I told you, bro. Bro, I told you. She was clowning you, dog. He said there's videos of them talking to each other. He reached out, but doesn't know who she is, but he didn't talk to her. I'm confused, dog. I'm confused, bro. I'm so confused. She thought she was so center of the universe. You know what's funny too? Ain't it hilarious how every time that, you know, there's like something that goes on in the community and they'll go in and weigh in on it or whatever, or do whatever they do in these like little, you know, backhanded ways. Now you're in a situation where, you know, you're seeing it play out even back then. Because he clearly was talking about her, but he's acting like he wasn't. You know, it just so happens that right after two of the biggest entities in the entire online movie talk sector get into a huge argument over Batman versus Superman and whether or not content creators are being, you know, weird with this movie, she calls out a bunch of people. He comes out with this tweet, weirdly timed afterwards, saying anybody who says blah, 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 there it is, this, and this. And then she's like, oh, I know homie ain't talking about me, because if he was, she giving him that sauce. You know what I mean? Homie couldn't handle it. And now here we are with a 20-something minute video, which he said himself that he don't even talk. And he said, I don't make video responses just talking to one person, but yet here we are. Wow. This is crazy. Revisiting this is crazy in 2025.
Must be about her. Because even though she wrote, hey, that tweet mustn't be about me, no, deep down inside that head of her, she rationalized somehow that the tweet was directly about her.
Because it was.
Whatever. I mean, look, I can't control what anybody thinks. If that's
right. Look, this is like, oh my God. Yo, we just saw this. Okay, time out. Let's be honest. Did we not just see this with this Comic-Con fucking situation? Is this not exactly what happened? Is this not exactly what happened with the Comic-Con situation, where somebody can just go to Comic-Con, right? All of a sudden, you know, then go and have a stream, and then everybody sitting there talking about, oh my God, you know, you don't know him, he don't know you. Oh, you're this, you're that. You don't know what you're talking about. Right? It's the same shit.
What she thought. That's what she thought. I certainly know I didn't.
I wasn't talking about you.
Then I think it was like a day later. I get people tweeting me saying, hey, John, do you see what Grace Randolph has put up on her Twitter page about you? I'm like, about me? Why is she talking about me?
You know why she, bro, you know why she talking about you, dog. You know why she talking about you, dog. Dog. You know why she talking about you, dog. You know why. Let's not do that. Oh, snap. I'm bugging. Hold up. I ain't even put my... Nah, y'all gonna have to hold up 1 second. I'm tripping. I ain't even put my little poll in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Tripping. Ain't even put my poll up. You know what I mean? But anyway, he said gaslighting at its finest. 100%. Little old me. Right? Yeah, I wasn't talking about her, even though it's right after, you know, he said, Grace really went in. Hey, I hope he show us the tweet. You know what I mean?
And what they were talking about was this. This is a tweet that Grace found or was sent to Grace, and she reposted and retweeted on her Twitter page to show the world. And as you can see, it's a picture of me and my wonderful wife, Anne, on the red carpet.
On the red carpet, caught in 4K. Caught in 4K. Wait a minute, y'all. I got a question. Now, I have not revisited this video whatsoever, right? Did I or did I not say that the genesis of all of this was Captain America Civil War? And it was before the movies came out with the set visit. Did I or did I not just say that? John Campea's wife has a marketing job at Disney? No. You don't say. What? My son works? Right? He said, yeah, I definitely remember this. She exposed the way they get paid. Red carpet events, behind the scenes, perks, flights, swag. Hey. Right? And every time I done made it to one of these little things, bro, it's just been me literally getting in the way that the rest of the fans get in. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? See, that's what shows you though, right? Because I could end up at the red carpet, bro. Right? We was on the red carpet for Rebel Moon. We would have been there for The Accountant 2, right? All that. Hey, shout out to Deuce Falco. Gifted 10 membership. Shout out to Deuce. Appreciate you, bro. Actually, the first is the best time to sign up for membership too. And I got a member stream coming soon. For sure. Let me go ahead and give you this drop, bro. Appreciate that.
I got all this shit hanging over my head, but you off trying to start a war with our partners.
The nigga diss me every time I see him, acting like he the one in charge and shit.
In Compton, he is the one. You lose. Every time you bite with that nigga, and I'm the one that pays for it. And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug?
You don't mean that shit?
The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!
All right. He said, yes, you did. But this really started with Guardians of the Galaxy. Bro, I remember. Dude, Guardians of the Galaxy, if you remember, that they had the fucking they had the Feige and them on this show on Collider. They literally had them at Collider. I remember, but I still think that the set visit came first, but then like the Guardians thing came right after, if I'm not mistaken. Right? I don't know. Maybe my timeline is wrong, but that's what I remember. But I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But I 100% remember when they had them at Collider. They had the little round table interview, and they had Chris Pratt on there, if I'm not mistaken. It was like Chris Pratt, James Gunn, and Kevin Feige or something, right? 100%. He said, if the wife is a Disney employee, the switch up makes sense. Oh, yeah, bro. Yo, but then they're not going to disclose this stuff, right? But let's keep going.
Captain America Civil War. Now, I go to a lot of red carpets, but I was particularly looking forward to this one. And I took some pictures, and there are some pictures there. But she reposted these pictures, and look what she put in there with them. She put in there a bunch of dollar signs with a person scratching their face. And remember, Grace took this and put it.
Timeout. Yeah, he said that was the shift in marketing and the media handling. 100%. Right? But it is interesting that it's funny that like fucking bruh, why does it always keep coming back to James Gunn? Why is that? Yeah, bro, that set visit was crazy work.
On her Twitter page for all of her followers and sent it out to all of her followers.
Yep.
This is what she put up. She decided to make a direct attack on me, insinuating that by putting up pictures of me at a red carpet, I go to lots of red carpets, but anyway, even though I was at a red carpet, she put up pictures of me there with dollar signs and people going, you get what the insinuation
You know
is.
what's funny? Like, how many red carpets was John Campea at for like $1 billion franchise films? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was at all of them, right? It's just wild. I mean, he said because he's part of that ring of individuals, guy. It's wild, Joe. And he said, I think I had a viral post about John Campea around this. Yeah, bro. This shit's wild.
Right? Grace Randolph decided to take a shot at me and made an insinuation that I am corrupt, that I take money from DC, or not from DC, from Marvel. I take money from Marvel. I don't know how much money they pay me to say that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a bag of shit. I don't know how much money they gave me to say that I'm the only person in the world who didn't think Jessica Jones was all that good. I don't know how much money they gave me to say Iron Man 2 was a complete disappointment, but whatever. Grace Randolph believes, or at least wants to insinuate to all of her Twitter followers. Look, you can see it right here. She took this, put it on her page.
Bruh, this... He's saying whenever skullduggery is afoot, gun will always be. This fool said whenever skullduggery is afoot, gun will always be present. That is hilarious. It's skullduggery. Nah, man, that's real talk, man. Bro, this guy, dog. This dude is a piece of work, man. Mama Bear said, if you were innocent, you wouldn't be this emotional. Thank you. You're all over the place. They always try to like insinuate that we think that they're directly taking money like in their bank account, and in the notes on the check it says to bash DC, right? No, we know what happens, bro. And I will say this like I always say when it comes to like gaming stuff, because here's something that, you know, it's very easy to understand. If I have a gaming channel, right, and I want to talk about video games, if I can get in good graces with the companies and I'm able to get a review copy, you know, or even the same thing with movies, if I can get an early screening of the movie as a content creator, and that way I'm able to have all these things ready to go when the embargo lifts, when people are really, really searching for this stuff, right? Rather than having to wait until it comes out and then go see it and then do all of these things, right? It does give you an advantage as a content creator. So to act as if that fact is not true is very disingenuous. So yeah, it's not like, hey, they're going to be taking money directly, but what she's speaking to is you guys saying certain things and you are given certain accesses that you otherwise might not be getting if you had been saying things of the contrary. Like, it's very easy to talk about stuff like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Which is also a project that really like kind of, you know, was a child of Marvel's. That was really like when they had the thing going on with them arguing over budgets and what was going to be connected to the main MCU and what wasn't. And even though that was supposed to be their TV version of the MCU, they were still going back and forth on whether or not they were even going to carry over some of those storylines. And we've never seen Coulson again. And, you know, like, there's all these things. Like, it's easy to talk about Jessica Shield, right? And he was talking about or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then he brings up Jessica Jones or whatever, which was a Netflix project. So you know, which really, I mean, this guy, he said again, some are, but we know it's more so red carpets, perks, access, etc., boosting views, extra bots to help your channel early act, yeah, all that stuff, you know. He said, Iron Man 2, 5.5 out of 10. I liked it. A bubblegum fun movie. I'll be watching it again. Campea. Hey, he got caught in 4K. Right? But you were telling people to go watch it again.
There's me at an event, and there's dollar signs with a wondering look of her face.
Yeah.
Okay. So 24 hours ago, I've never thought about Grace Randolph in my life other than to invite her to be on Master of the Web once years ago. And now
didn't he say he runs in there?
he's putting up Twitter posts about me with pictures of me and pictures of my wife and some very insinuating and insulting things in there. Whatever. I wrote to Grace and I basically said, Grace, or I tweeted to her, I said, Grace, I don't follow you on Twitter. I had no idea what side of the fence you were on in this. Basically, what I said was that tweet wasn't about.
Look, I didn't know, Grace. I didn't know. I didn't know about your tweet. I didn't know how you felt about the movie. I didn't even know you watched it. I didn't even know you were a content creator. I mean, I know I said that I've bumped into you a few times and we've had conversations, and I know that I, invited you to be on a panel, but I still don't even know who you are to even think about you in this moment, right? Like, I know that you just had a very public back and forth on the internet with one of the other largest platforms in the online movie talk community, and I came online and had something that sounded like it was aimed directly at you immediately afterwards, right? He said, were all the Marvel things he mentioned pre Diz MCU? Diz MCU. What's Diz MCU? Right. Said Agents of Shield and Inhumans. He said symbiotic shilling. He said the walk back is classic. Oh, Disney. Yeah. Wait a minute. He said Jessica Jones and what else did he use? Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 was pre-merger, right? I think it is. Or I think it was. I think it was, bro. He said this shit's so bad it's taking us an hour to get through a 20-minute video, bro. I can't even. I can't watch this whole thing. I already know, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't know why you're writing this. This wasn't about you. I'm confused as to why you think it's about you, but it's not about you.
Said those are all pre-Disney.
So anyway. Then I get into it with a few other people on Twitter, and I just put up some things that basically restate the case. Look, there is no conspiracy theory against DC out there. Some people like the film, some people don't. Just let it go. Well, then today...
Wait a minute. I got a question, too. How the fuck would he know? Okay, let's even say that... Because, like, what if there was and he just didn't know about it, right? Like, why would you be so definitive? No, it's not. Why would you be so definitive? Even if you're not involved, bro, you're telling on yourself. Oh, I just know it's not. How? Do you have all the information in the world, John? Man, this is crazy.
Or yesterday, I should say, some people come into my office and they're like, John, have you seen what Grace Randolph is writing about you? I'm like, what? Why the hell is Grace Randolph writing about me? What?
Oh, look, I mean, just unbeknownst. Just, I mean, I'm flabbergasted. I'm taken aback. I have no idea. One couldn't ponder. Yeah, she going in on your ass because you tried to talk shit and walk it back. Man, bro, how you getting rolled on by, he said, preposterous. Right? He's his office. Yeah, they come into the office, dog. At his house. No, it's probably his Collider office, right? I said, bro, have you seen what she's saying on Twitter? She going in on your ass, bro. She going in, bro. He said, preposterous. He said he doesn't know her, but he knows her 100%, right? I just don't understand. He said his office. Meanwhile, it's his Disney wife walking into the next room of the house to talk to him. Oh my God, this is crazy, bro. All right.
What the hell? What the hell? Why is Grace Randolph writing about me? What is she writing?
What the hell?
She had so much to say. She couldn't fit it into just a regular tweet. So she wrote up this big long thing and put it up as a graphic. And here's the graphic. So I want to get this word for word. So here's what Grace Randolph wrote. I'm going to jump down to like the third or fourth paragraph here.
Wait a
She
minute.
said, Andy Signor, who of course is from Screen Junkies. Andy Signor.
I was about to say, because I want to read this in my own. You know what I mean? I want to read this in my own. Right. I've been having a long-standing conversation with my viewers about BBS hate, which many agree is a valid standpoint. One viewer sends me the blurb of a Captain America Civil War review, tonally proving my point. I retweet. Andy Signor and John Campea muscle their way into this conversation, hysterically twisting my words. I refuse to back down nor give in to the groupthink that demands we all hate BVS. Wait a minute. Yo, no one. Oh my God, bro. This shit is all making sense, dog. Wait a minute. Apex Lux, if you can get on this stream right now, dog. Get on this stream right now, dog. Only if you can, bro. But if you can, we need to have a conversation. Because this changes everything for me right now, dog. This changes everything. This is wild. Upset that everyone on the face of the earth doesn't immediately agree with him. Things get ugly all around. That's on Signor, Campea, and BVS haters who can't stand the idea anyone might actually like. Oh my God, bro. Yo, I forgot all about this. I forgot all about this situation. This puts things into context. Oh my goodness. In the time we didn't know how right we were. Just think about if we had all the information that we have now. Imagine if we'd have had that back in 2016. About all the inner workings and how this shit was really going on, bro. Wow, dog. This story is covered in the wrap, where, surprise, surprise, a number of people in the comment section agree with me. I agree to go on Collider Movie Talk to discuss further after being invited by Christian Harloff. Oh, wait. Hold on, man. Well, we got the homie here, dog. Bruh, I shined the bat signal, dog, and you showed up. I appreciate that, bro. Bruh, do you see this right now?
Shit is crazy. This shit's bringing back so many memories. Matter of fact, while you are dissecting that for a second, let me look for my old post, because I think I remember me going in a little bit on this.
Look,
But
The
what are your
reason,
thoughts so far?
look, I wanted you here because do you have any clue about where I'm about to go with this?
Part of me thinks, because what sprang to my mind while you were reading that out loud was, this is why she got ostracized. And this is
Bro,
why they had to cut ties with her,
bro, not only just
the
that,
studio and them.
bro, this is why that mother who we used to hang with did not like her, bro.
Did not like her.
Bro, this is why, bro.
You're
This is why.
Yeah. I
This
didn't
is
even
why,
think about
bro.
Shill, but yeah.
No, this is why, bro. Imagine.
That's a great point, man.
Imagine, bro. Nah, she was standing on business.
Whole time.
She was standing on business, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He said, dun, dun, dun.
Basically, you got to reevaluate a few people.
Esther said 10 toes down.
Facts.
Bro, like, I mean, it's right here. Is this not? I mean, is this not the definition of standing on business right here, bro?
1,000, man.
He said, damn, so Grace is based, right? Look, I don't know about all her takes, but I know this right here. You know what I mean? Damn, dog.
I'm trying to find this. But, bro, good point. Very good point. Because he definitely was on that heavy. And we never ever got the origin to all these people that he hated.
Bro.
But literally all the ones he hated. We never got the origin of that.
We never figured out what all of that shit was about, bro.
But
Crazy.
I guess now we know.
Yo, what's going on, Nar? Bro, this is
Nar,
crazy, bro. I cannot believe that this is happening. I totally forgot about this, bro.
Every time we tap back into the past, we bring some new light to it.
This is like 10 years ago, bro. Damn near. He said, I see y'all in the weeds, bro. Hey, we pulling, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. This is from 10 years ago, bro.
I'm trying to find, let me see. Andy
this
and
was
Grace.
all on point, dog.
Andy and Grace.
Let me get back or skip past him reading this and get to his response.
John Campea. Muscled my way into your conversation? Lady, I didn't want to be a part of your conversation.
I mean, look, I know that I happened, to speak on the conversation that you guys were talking about. And I said something very inflammatory, like, hey, anybody that says this is a no good, down, dirty, rotten scoundrel, don't know what they talk about, that shouldn't be listened to, blah, 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 should be in a nut house, right? I know I said all of these things right after y'all were having this. Yo, this is crazy, bro.
I cannot find this time period on my timeline. I wish I could.
This is crazy, bro.
Because that shit was deep.
I can't believe this. This is so crazy.
I was never a part of your conversation.
I know.
You're the one who put up pictures of me with dollar signs and wondering faces. And now you're right saying, I muscled my way into your conversation. I don't follow you on Twitter. I don't follow Andy on Twitter. I had no idea why. I didn't say you. I didn't mention Grace Randolph.
Yeah, no, bro. Bro.
He does such a great job of pretending to be like the innocent bystander. I caught a stray. She's using you as an example, John, of a shill. of a twerker, of a paid puppet by the studios. That's why he got called out, dumbass. It's freaking hilarious. This guy, I don't know you. I didn't say
I
you.
don't know her from Adam.
Even though I tried to book her, and then we run into each other in red carpets, and we run into each other in meetings, and we run into. I don't know her. I don't know who this woman is.
This notion that I muscled my way into your conversation is rather laughable, and kind of psychotic. Like, seriously, if you lived in the same town as me, I might be taking out a restraining order. So this notion that John can't be named.
Bro, this guy, dog. This guy, bro. Oh,
that's hilarious.
Bro, I can't, bro. You haven't taken a restraining order on, bro. You jumped in the conversation. She roasted you. She put you out there. And now you doing this. Is that not what happened? Apex Lux?
That's exactly what happened. That's freaking nuts, man. A restraining order, bro.
She said over a tweet.
Over a tweet.
Yeah, bro. It seems very, very similar. You know, they was calling me, bro. I was getting put in post with the FBI, dog. This is on brand for these people, bro. Is it not?
It is.
And it's more muscle their way into my conversation. Lady, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have never joined any conversation you've been in, nor did I want to be involved in the conversation. Anyway,
you've never joined any conversation she's been in, even though you wanted her to be on your fucking.
Yeah, it's almost like, what was the point of even trying to invite her if she was such a nobody? If she was someone that needs a restraining order, you know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy, bro.
Off of one tweet.
Crazy, bro.
He went from not knowing her to now she might need a restraining order. Like, she invoked that much passion from you.
Right.
Good Lord.
What's up with that bag in the back? Never mind, bro. I ain't about to.
Just that random bag.
I refuse to back down. Was I asking you to back down about something? Anyway, she goes, I refuse to back.
Because you guys try to drown out anybody that doesn't agree with you. That's why.
Yep. Almost like you're a part of the marketing budget of a major studio. Hint, hint.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I had to put my phone down.
Hey, bro. What you think about the motto for the stream? Oh, you didn't know.
Your ass better
call somebody. Hey, bro.
Facts.
Come on, man.
The road dog, Jesse James.
The badass Billy Gunn. The new age outlaws. Let me get back to this, bro. Damn, bro. Oh, you didn't know? This dude just keeps saying he didn't know nothing, bro.
That shit is wild.
Oh my god.
Down or give into
the Phantom This is like the Phantom Pain, bro. The Grace Randolph and the Phantom Pain. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, after this, bro, the distance between them was crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
My goodness, it was like, man. Hey, good on her for not giving a shit though.
Facts, bro. Right.
She does flip flop. She does. I'll give her that. But she has revealed a lot. You know, out of all the people that have been named on this video, this stream, just this stream alone, she's got to be at the top of people that I rock with before the rest. Not even saying I would rock with her. I'm just saying if I had to choose.
The
It'd
Phantom
probably be her.
Menace, bro. The
The Phantom Man.
Phantom.
Yeah.
The Phantom Pain, bro.
Yeah, they don't know about that. That low code word. You know what I mean?
Oh, stop it, man. Cause, bro. Never mind. Let me just.
It's me,
Bro, come on, man.
boss.
The groupthink that demands we all hate BVS. So I'm a part of a groupthink.
Yes.
What's a group?
Yes.
Anyway, I'm a part
Yes.
of a groupthink that demands. I demand.
Yes.
That everybody hates Batman versus Superman. I will not be satisfied, nor will I sleep until you all admit you hate Batman versus Superman. Apparently, that's what Grace thinks. Grace goes on.
You
Bro,
know
what
what's
a
funny?
dork.
You know what's funny too, bro? Is that like we sit here and we watch this guy, right? And he's sitting here talking like this. He was like the main proponent for acting like nobody liked that fucking movie, bro. He was
Bro.
literally like the main person on fucking on YouTube that was doing that. He was the main one.
To back up your point, he would always say, but not me. I'm a huge fan of Zack Snyder. I love the movie.
I love Man of Steel. Right?
But
even
so many
though
people just hated it.
You know, so many people just
That
hated
was
it,
always
right?
his shit, bro.
And they
You're
had
absolutely right.
And they had great reasons for hating it, right? I mean, you know,
there are parts of it that just didn't work. You know,
right? Batman vs Superman just didn't work. It was rushed. You know, and they're trying to. What was it? They're trying to play catch up with Marvel.
Exactly.
Right? Crazy, bro. Group thing.
These aren't my thoughts. These are just other people's thoughts.
Yeah, right. I'm not the one saying this. They are. I'm just being a vessel.
Basically.
You being a vessel, all right.
Try this. Upset that everyone on the face of the earth doesn't immediately agree with them. Agree with me about what? Oh, you're going to tell us. Okay. Upset that everyone on the face of the earth doesn't immediately agree with them. Things get ugly all around. That's on Signor and Campea. Really? You put up pictures of me and my wife on your Twitter with dollar signs and insinuations about my corruption.
You called her an idiot.
Facts.
You called her an idiot. Bruh, wait a minute. You know what's crazy? You're going back and forth with a woman. And you're the one gaslighting.
Facts, bro.
Bro, this is crazy, dog. This is crazy. You trying to gaslight this woman and us in front of everybody, bro.
In front of the world, bro.
In front of the world, bro. You called her an idiot, dog. You called her an idiot, bro.
Yeah, for real.
And she said, and like Leon, she hit him with the, I know he ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Right? And
I know they ain't think it is talking about me.
And he over here, yeah, she realized that I wasn't talking about her. But then she didn't. I'm like, bro, she realized all along you was talking about her ass, bro. What are you talking about? Crazy.
And first of all, you know what's interesting about this? You wouldn't even have to be talking about her directly. You're describing her enough to where she should say something.
Exactly.
Around the same exact time period. Let's just play stupid for 2 seconds and just believe that he innocently posted something at around the same time frame that's describing the situation. Like, are you dumb? She has every right to say something.
I was just about to say that, bro. I was about to say that too. Like, even if you didn't know, the fact that you were inadvertently talking about her gives her the right to say that.
Facts.
Because if she just said that and you're calling her an idiot, then yeah, it's crash out time.
Bro, facts. Like, you're not gonna sit here talking shit. Like, first of all, because one would assume this dumbass is in the know, bro. That's why she said whatever she said. And that's why she responded however she responded. Because the most I would be like, hey, if this ain't about you, bro, and you not talking about me, my bad. But in the case, just in case you are, I'm about to give you this motherfucking smoke.
I'm about to go in because
Facts.
because look, we know, bro, this guy.
Yeah. He trying to play, bro. He trying to play.
Bro.
Do you think he cute, bro?
And that's the problem.
Funny.
You went around here all day playing. Ain't nobody playing but you. You say she had a gun when you seen her, right? Name me one person in the hood that play like that.
I was just about to say that.
Nah, bro.
Name me one person in the hood that play like that. And then if he was real, he would say, "Hey man, I'm gonna fix it."
Shout out to Friday.
Shout out to Friday.
Let me stop, bro, because they need a rap dictionary to be able to keep up with
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
they need to pull up a rap dictionary.
Yeah, bro, right. Crazy.
Oh, shit.
She say she had a gun. You say she had a gun. Red's like, she ain't playing with you, dog.
Fact.
What you think everybody out here playing? Like, you just gonna let, bro, come on, man. You out there calling this woman an idiot. You can't even stand on the fact that you inadvertently called her an idiot. You can't even stand on that. That's how you know you full of shit.
Imagine that. You can't even stand on inadvertent business.
You can't even stand on inadvertent business. That's wild.
Crazy. Yeah, a good point.
He said, "Where's Felicia?" This mother, bye, Felicia. Let's go back.
And then I'm bought off, and then I'm paid for.
You are, bro.
And I'm the one who made things ugly. Anyway, let's keep reading.
Even though my wife works for Disney,
my wife works
for
Disney. Right, yeah, bro.
On the face of the earth doesn't immediately agree with them. Things start to get ugly all the way around. That's on Signor and Campea and BVS haters who can't stand the idea that anyone might actually like Batman versus Superman or defend it. Really. So, I, John Campea, am a part of a groupthink that won't rest until everybody hates Batman versus Superman. And I am a DC hater that I cannot accept the fact that somebody may not.
She said BVS hater. Indeed.
About Batman versus
not
Superman.
A DC hater.
That everybody hates Batman versus Superman. Okay. You're a psychopath.
Ooh.
And
all right. So, bruh, she was an idiot and all that before, right? But now the gloves are off. You know what I mean? And now she's a psychopath.
This dude funny, bro.
This dude funny. Bro, you can't even stand on. But look, I'd have been like, yo, a hit dog gonna holler. That's what I'd have said. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have came out and stood on it. That's how you know he full of shit.
Yep.
If anything, I'd have been like, yo, I wasn't even talking about her, but obviously she felt some type of way.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. That's what I meant when I said what I said earlier. Like, even if you accidentally, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, bro. Just what you tripping about? Stand on business. Who cares?
Let me play this drop because y'all did complete the conquest. You know what I'm saying?
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
Yeah, but nah, bro, this dude can't even metaphorically stand on business. This is wild, bro. I can't believe this. And Nessa said she ain't wrong. He spoiled Jurassic World Rebirth so that people can go watch Superman. Fucking weirdo. Seriously.
Nah, that's a good ass point, Nessa.
That's a great point.
Show did. I remember I did that a video on that, and I was just like, yo, this dude is sitting here saying it's you know it's all in the trailer anyway. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah, you
really
don't even
matter.
got
I'm
to
like,
see it, you know.
who
But
are
hey,
who are you to
Superman.
right? Exactly. Like, who are you to decide like a major studio's movie, like what's worthy of a spoiler? Not like, bro, it's a spoiler is a spoiler. That's how you know he's drunk off of power, or he's been given marching orders, or both.
She said, if it quacks like a duck,
That's a damn
does he
duck.
even know what a psychopath is? Yeah, I don't know. But let's see what he got to say.
You clearly have no idea what you're talking about. Me?
Once again, she don't know what she's talking about. This is the second time that he didn't said that. Right? Because first he said it about whoever was talking, you know, crazy about all these influencers. Now he's just saying it outright, right? But let's keep it going.
A DC hater? I call Batman vs. Superman my #1 most anticipated film of 2016. And after I came out of seeing it, I put up a Periscope on my walk home from seeing it for the first time. When I got to see it a week before everybody else, I was walking home and I Periscoped, and I was just really happy. I was really happy with the movie. And then a little while later, after I'd already gone to see the movie 3 times, I tweeted this. In late March, I tweeted, probably seeing Batman vs. Superman for a 4th time tonight. I totally acknowledge the problems with the film, but to me, the good is greater than the bad. That's what I wrote about.
Bro, he's acting like all these streams aren't taking place in between what he's talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's acting, bro. There. Okay. For those of you guys that don't know, Collider would have shows every single day.
Literally, bro.
He's going live every single day and talking shit about the movie. So then, like, he pulls out a tweet or so where he's being, oh yeah, see, you know, hey, good outweighs the bad, right? But then also, we're also not we're talking about that tweet went out damn near a month before this video came out as well. So come on, man.
Yeah, him and his Collider buddies would go out there every damn day.
Every day, bro. And they were continuing this narrative.
Bro.
They're acting like we don't remember this shit. Look.
Who was the only facts? Who was the only one standing on business, bro?
John Schnepp, bro. That was the only one.
Literally.
That was the only person that was on that channel that was standing on business. 100%. He said, if she didn't strike a nerve, this would have been a simple tweet instead of a deep dive, bro. It's a 23-minute video, bro.
Shit, wow.
About Batman versus Superman. Okay, genius. But apparently I'm part of this think tank. Anyway, and then I am a big DC film fan. All right.
See how he keeps saying DC and she didn't say he was a DC hater?
He thinks he's slick, bro.
Bro,
but that's their thing, man. They've been doing this for years, bro.
It's crazy.
You'll be specific about something, and they'll start jumping all over the place, moving the goalposts on how they approach what they're talking about.
Does that say DC haters, y'all?
Nope.
like, does that say DC haters? I just want to know where's the D and where's the C at? You know?
Yeah, man. And she was very specific about what she was talking about. Batman v Superman. Because the question of love for DC was not on the line.
crazy. This dude, yeah, I ain't even, you know.
Greater than the bad. That's what I wrote about Batman versus Superman. Okay, genius. But apparently I'm part of this think tank anyway. And then I am a big DC film fan. All right. I don't just like Man of Steel, which is truly the first film of this new DC cinematic universe. I called Man of Steel this. This is what I tweeted back in April. Wrote, this isn't popular back in April 2015. This isn't popular, but the more I watch Man of Steel, the more I'm tempted to say it's not just a great movie, it's a fucking masterpiece.
Okay. Leon, does he want to acknowledge that this tweet is coming out damn near 2 years after this movie came out?
Wow.
Then he's like, yo, I'm tempted to say it's not just a great movie. But then he's gone on to later kind of bash this shit too, bro. So it's like, it's always the same. It's like, yo, I love it one day when I'm trying to justify my criticisms, but then when I'm actually talking about it in other conversations, I'm going to tell you how I really feel.
Yep.
Right?
And these random ass, really, really old. Look how old these fucking tweets are. Look at the format. That's how old these tweets are. They were old even in the time in which he dropped this video. That's how old these damn tweets are in regards to the technology we were using back then. Not even just the year in which they were posted, but like he does it on posts that have no traction beyond like, you know, you staring at your phone. Whereas the Collider shit echoed and permeated along with every other media outlet that was behind that same narrative.
Yeah, it's all these videos going viral and shit and people talking shit, right? And he want to pull up some tweets. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what about all the video where y'all was going live every day talking about this shit? Stop with the tweets, bro. Oh, a snapshot in time looking ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. You know, hey, this one day I had this random thought amongst everything else, and look what I put. Even though I was on my YouTube channel, right, bashing all this shit that I'm saying is great right now, every single day.
Now, I know a lot of you will disagree with that. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Man of Steel. Don't worry. I'm not going to accuse you of being on somebody's payroll. And I'm not going to accuse you of having a pro DC agenda. I'm not going to accuse you of having an anti-Marvel agenda if you don't agree with me about Man of Steel. Don't worry about it. And that's fine if you don't like Man of Steel as much as I do. Personally, I think Man of Steel is a fucking masterpiece. I like that movie more and more every single time I watch it. I think Henry Cavill is a fantastic, glorious Superman. I think he's incredible. Yada, yada, yada. I could go on and on and on. The point is this.
Henry is an incredible Superman, bro. So much so that when the next movie came out, the one he was also saying that he liked more and more, even though the good outweighed the bad. Bro, how many times have we fucking played videos of this man bashing PBS?
Bro, countless.
Right?
Him and
think about that. He be bashing the shit out of that movie, but right here he's trying to defend and say that he think the good is that the good outweighs the bad.
Somebody gotta find the Schnepp. Somebody gotta find those old Schnepp videos, bro. Somebody
they might have took that shit down, bro. Because I was trying to find one of them. Is that one where he went on that rant about the Ultimate Edition, and I couldn't find it, so that was strange. You know what I mean? But hey,
why Grace is, first of all, Grace reveals the fact that she actually doesn't know what she's talking about when she suggests I'm a part of a group think that won't rest until that I just hate the idea that anybody might actually like Batman versus Superman. Newsflash, you idiot. I am one of those people
Wow.
who likes and defends and
So she's an idiot, bro. He called her genius in a very condescending way earlier. He called her an idiot before this in the tweet where he was clearly talking about her. Right?
That's crazy.
So it's like gaslight.
Newsflash, you idiot. Like,
Yeah.
what? What's wrong with you, bro?
Wow, bro. Anyway, let's get back to this, man.
stands up for Batman versus Superman. As a matter of fact, I even went on Movie Fights, Andy Signore's show. It was my first time ever being on Movie Fights. And they even knew I was the guy they had to have on Movie Fights. Why? Because the movie fight that week was pro or against Batman versus Superman. And they wanted somebody who was pro Batman versus Superman. So they got me on the show. After I saw the movie 4 times, I went on the show and I fought and battled for Batman versus Superman. And guess what? I won. I won that week's movie fights on Screen Junkies. The point is,
I remember them shows too.
Oh my god, bro.
That's
I
crazy.
went on Movie Fights with the Screen Junkies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I actually watched that episode and he did terrible. I actually remember that episode and he did terribly, bro.
I wouldn't doubt it.
If I remember correctly, I think he even won on like a technicality or some shit.
Even if
but it was like some weird ass thing, bro. Yeah, it was like some weird ass fuck situation. I actually remember, bro. This is taking me back, bro. This is so crazy.
even if he bodied them on some like Tyson in his prime type shit, like he still has this thing where he was also a part of that whole agenda where he's talking shit about the movie, bro. Like that exists. That exists, bro.
It's like, bro, you were on live streams every single day, dog.
It's like this. It's like I'm trying to make an example that like maybe obviously we would understand, but other people might understand. Gilbert Arenas, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James, right? There's this thing that's permeating the air where they're saying, "Oh, Gilbert Arenas is a Kobe hater and a LeBron lover because they're," and it's like if you look at clips, it's like, oh, I get it. Like every chance he gets, he's destroying like Kobe's legacy. You know, whether we agree with where Kobe stands or not, right? If you're a Kobe fan, quote unquote, the things that Gilbert has said sound stupid, right? And it's like he's trying to put LeBron above Kobe. And I'm not even trying to argue who's better or whatever. I'm just saying for the sake of the example, that's like me. If I'm a Zach guy, if you hear me having a discussion about, and I'm not, this isn't a one-to-one example, but if I'm talking about like gun and I'm bigging up all Gun's work, and then I got all this smoke for Zach's work, but then I'm like, I'm a huge freaking Zach guy. I freaking love his work. That's essentially what the fuck this dude John Campea does. Like, does he not? How many times does he twerk for Gun's work and how much he thinks Gun is gonna do this and Gun's gonna do that? Blah, blah, blah,
Bruh,
blah.
I always say, honestly, I don't even see enough crossover in their work to where a person would even be a huge fan of both of these people, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I'm
like,
so the
I'm
way
just
you
keeping
just
this
said
shit a
that
buck, bro.
is great. Yes. I get what you're saying. It's like, y'all, they're not, that's why I started saying it's not even a one-to-one example of like comparing the Gilbert thing to me, because like you can argue the legacies of those ball players I just mentioned. You can't even argue the legacy of Zach and Gunn, not even on a quality level, just on a choice of work, like the way they direct.
Well, we're not gonna bring the box office back up, bro. I ain't even gonna waste my time.
It's not even worth it. It's crazy, man. So yeah, bro, it's just very strange that like he's plucking these little obscure moments where he was on a show doing a thing and then some tweets, but then like if anybody asked him about his streams during this time or his videos during this time, what will be the outcome?
You're 100%, bro.
Just
100%, bro. He's going full blown fucking rants, dog. This is the same guy went on a rant talking about Zach needs to cut the bullshit trolling. You know,
no, he did, bro. He was mad too,
bro. And he did say that, yeah. And I was a fan of the That's why they do that shit, because it gives them that fucking leeway.
Yeah, he was hella mad too.
Yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping this up soon too, bro. I can't even get through this whole video, dog. This shit take me fucking 3 hours.
You kind of tip your hand that you're absolutely clueless when you write not
clueless, bro. How many names has he called her, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you mad she coming at you, right? I'd at least embrace the smoke. See, y'all don't never see me running from no smoke, man. Y'all don't never see me running from the smoke, dog. What? Why? Why would you put that tweet out knowing you talking about her, and then she says something to you, and then now you playing the victim? You a grown man, dog.
Right, acting victimized.
This is why they saying masculinity is dead, bro. Because of dudes like you, bro.
No, it sounds funny, but that's real. Because like
it's real talk,
he's getting
bro.
mad over a picture that he posted himself.
You getting mad because she posted a picture that you posted with some dollar signs and an emoji?
He getting pissed. My wife.
Bro. He also called her an idiot too. Twice.
Motherfucker brought up a restraining order about a picture that he posted. That's crazy, bro.
You're bringing up my wife? Posting pictures of my wife? Bro, you posted the picture. You acting like she was threatening you.
Crazy, bro.
I wonder how his wife felt after she watched this video. I wonder if she felt safer. You know what I mean? Like, just, yeah, I really feel safer now. This guy went and defended my honor against fucking Grace Randolph. Come on.
That is hilarious.
I'm sorry. I know I be bugging sometimes, y'all. I know I be bugging.
Shit.
That's
not bugging.
Right? I'm just saying, bro. These are questions, dog. Never mind. Let me play this video.
Nonsense like this, saying Campea won't be happy till nobody likes Batman versus Superman. He can't handle.
You know what she means, dog, bro. This is why I can't get through this video, bro. You know what she means, bro. You keep harping on these super fucking specific ass points for a reason. You over here, a DC hater. Can you read? Damn, dog.
Shit frustrating, ain't it? Like,
I just want to remember me.
Hey, when I used to do that shit all the time, I ain't felt that frustrated over this DC shit. Hey, these past couple weeks been good, ain't it?
Bro, I've been chilling, bro.
I know.
Bro, hold on. After this stream, never mind. Nah, bro, I've been chilling, dog.
Oh yeah, for sure. We gonna talk.
I'm just saying, bro. He said, how does Guns' wife, bro, bro, this is crazy, dog. Look, I'm about to play a little bit more of this, and I'm probably about to.
That some people like Batman versus Superman.
Bro, I can't go back to that, bro. I can't deal with this dude, bro. Bro, he wonder why she called his ass out, dog.
That's funny, bro.
I'm starting to wonder, was you trying to holler at this chick, bro?
Hey, the way he acting, right?
The way he acting, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like he got turned down, bro. That's what I'm getting right now, bro.
Yeah, hey.
I'm getting maybe that panel invite wasn't just a panel invite, Lux. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was trying to do more than just collab. Nah, he was trying to collaborate, dog. He was trying to collab for real.
It was a different type of panel.
Yeah.
Trying to check
yeah.
him.
Yeah, that wood panel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right.
That Canadian oak, huh? That's funny.
Oh, don't you know? Anyway, look.
Don't you know?
Look.
D. Let me stop.
Oh man, bro. She said, yo, you know I got that goose feather jacket, you know what I'm saying? That shit keep me warm, baby girl.
Not the goose feather, bro. Oh my goodness.
That motherfucker got that goose down, bro, and you know it's lit, dog.
Hey, Bob from accounting.
That's how they be flirting in Canada, bro. And they be using the goose downs and like the snow boots, you know what I mean? They be pulling up with the lumberjack shit on, you feel me? This motherfucker, bro, ain't built there. Look, never mind. Let me just hold up. Let's just
What are you talking about, you psychopath?
Bro, every time I cut the fucking video back on, bro.
That's crazy. Just when you thought it was over, like
I can't. That's why I can't get through it. It's like he's just calling her names.
That shit wild, bro.
And look at his face right here, bro. This motherfucker think he's so smug. Oh my god, I can't deal with this shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh, this is pathetic. Bro, oh my, bro. I'm holding this in, dog. Bro, never mind. Bro, he's lucky I'm not trying to get this fucking
on your phone,
bro. Huh?
It was breaking up for me. What'd you say?
I'm like, bro, he lucky I'm not trying to get my channel taken down, bro. Like,
hey,
he's really lucky, bro. I want to cook this dude. So, bro, the smugness on this man's face right here, bro. I can't do it,
kind
of
nuts, ain't it?
I can't do it, bro. It's like he's bro. It's almost like a wrestler in the ring, and you can see him trying to work the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And it's just he's trying to be a fucking,
not landing,
and it's just not landing, dog.
He got that look on his face. He look like one of them dudes from NXT.
You know what I'm saying? 100%, bro.
I got the mic in my hand.
I got the mic.
Up.
You have to listen to me.
They're like, huh?
Listen to witness.
This guy stinks.
Boo.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
After dark.
Facts.
He said, you on the after dark card, bro. 100%. You have to listen to me. Right? Picture this guy as a wrestler, dog. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry, bro.
We said that shit at the same time.
At the same time. He be Joe ass Hendry. I believe in John Campea.
Oh my god.
Oh, I believe head ass. Hey, side note, Joe Hendry, all you Joe Hendry fans,
oh my god,
got to be the lamest, most forced fan base I've ever seen in wrestling, bro. Joe Hendry. The hell out of here, bro.
God, bro. Oh my god, bro. This is amazing.
A lot of this wrestling shit is a psyop, bro. Like, let's get the lamest, dorkiest, pastiest motherfucker, put him on TV, tell him he's the shit, and see how many people buy that shit.
I hope his first opponent is Rampage.
Bruh. Bruh.
Yo, I'm fucking dead.
Bruh. Y'all ain't shit for that. That's hilarious.
Yo, I'm
Oh my
fucking dead.
God.
Dog. Hey, yo, I'm fucking. Yo.
I'm done.
Oh my God. Bro, can you picture this motherfucker coming out and doing a fucking match? He trying to do his little thing. All of a sudden, he just comes slam the fuck out.
Damn, bro. That's hilarious. He said Rampage Jackson
Bro.
done. Good night. That's cold right there. I believe it.
Like, shut that shit up. Oh my God.
Beat the hell out of it. That's bruh. But
Oh
yeah,
my
bro,
goodness.
that's a great analogy, man. Like a wrestler, bro. A pasty ass, non-athletic ass, and then just be like,
He's like the Miz, but not good, bro.
Bro.
He's like the Miz, but not good.
Are you familiar with this phrase, Sky? Strap the rocket to him.
No.
That's what they do in wrestling when they want to like basically propel you to the mainstream, to the main event. Like, yeah, let's get this pasty, short, non-athletic, non-talking ass motherfucker. Put the rocket on him.
Bruh.
Put him in the main event. Why? Just so we can prove we can manipulate people.
Yeah.
Into thinking that somebody's the shit when they ain't shit.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
He said, look, okay.
Seriously, again, I would seriously get a restraining order against you. You are dangerous.
Bro, yo, every time I try to fucking press play, bro,
it gets worse.
It's worse.
This is crazy.
Bruh, she's dangerous now, dog. Damn.
Look at his face. He is so fake serious right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Look at his face, bro.
That's why I said that. That's why I said that wrestler shit. 100%. That's
and
why
the
I said that.
crowd goes mild. For real. Good night.
Oh my
same time.
Oh my God.
Mild, bro.
Oh my
Good
God.
night. This is the bathroom break portion of the wrestling show, bro.
This is, bro. I cannot believe this happened, dog. I forgot
This is the nerdiest
all
shit
about
I've
this.
ever. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Hey, y'all might want to download this before he like takes it down. This is a gem right here.
Facts, bro.
This is
We
crazy. Hey, Sid Havoc, download this, bro. I already know you want it.
And motherfuckers like, I gotta keep this shit.
This shit wild, bro. He said, this man said she's dangerous.
That girl is so dangerous. That girl is a bad girl. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, the chick in that dangerous video. Never mind. Anyway.
Oh man.
Let me go back to this.
So I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, first of all, you said,
"Oh, you didn't know."
Your ass better call somebody.
Bro, this motherfucker had no. He said preposterous.
Preposterous. How dare you?
Accusations.
I must look over these allegations.
Oh my God, bro.
These temptations.
Bro.
This dude.
Bruh, this shit is so funny, bro.
This shit funny as shit, bro. This man done called her everything but her name, bro. This man said she's dangerous. She an idiot.
She a psychopath,
She a
dog.
psycho, bro. Damn.
You know what I mean?
Because he reposted a picture.
Because he reposted a picture
he posted
with an emoji and some dollar signs, dog.
I mean, that's some killer shit, ain't it? Like, wow. That's crazy as hell.
Oh my God, dog. Let's get back to this, man.
Saying Campea muscled his way into my conversation. I didn't want any part of your conversation. I've never been a part of any of your conversations. I'm not the one putting up insinuating pictures and all this kind of stuff, suggesting all this kind of nonsense. Then you say I'm a DC hater when...
Hey, I'm starting to think John Campea can't read looks.
Yeah, no, he can't, bro.
I'm starting to think he can't read, bro.
He done said DC hater like 100 times.
I mean, are we gonna act like we don't see what the hell is happening right here?
Joe Hendry psyoping us, bro. I believe it's a psyop.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to get this video in here, bro. I mean, it ain't working. Anyway.
Every bit of evidence is to the contrary. I am one of the few Batman versus Superman supporters out there, you nitwit.
Dang.
Bro. You know what? I'm getting more and more glad that she did everything that she did, bro.
Yo, seriously.
Nitwit.
The hell?
You know what? I think his wife
aggressive for no reason.
I think his wife told him to do this, bro.
Probably.
I think she gassed him.
Probably. She put that battery.
She put that battery in his back.
You need to handle this, or I'm gonna handle you.
She said, "Are you gonna let her post pictures that you posted of us?" Are you gonna let her insinuate? Right? Are you gonna let her say that I work for Disney?
Are you gonna let her be preposterous?
I mean, I do go 50-50 on rent, right? You want me to have my half? I'm sorry, bro. Let me stop, dog.
He said I do go 50-50 on rent.
You see why I shouldn't be talking, bro?
He said I do go 50-50 on rent. That's hilarious. You do, babe. You do. It's
John
okay,
Campea strikes me as a 50-50 guy, bro.
Yeah,
100%. 1,000%.
Like, what are we even talking about here? Of course.
Baby, where's your half?
But you said you'd have it.
I mean, look, you know, it's four legs to a table, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like if two of them fall over, you know, how we gonna
how this thing go stand? How we gonna set stuff on it?
Look, let me stop, bro. I was trying to put my video up here, but I can't find it, dog. It's crazy. I wanted to be able to have that as like a little drop. Accusations. That's what it was, bro. Accusations. He said, "Are you gonna let her call you out for being a professional shill?" I mean, you have a channel to uphold. You better get out there and defend Disney. Never mind, bro. Let me just.
Anyway. But what it really comes down to, Grace, and this is really what this is all about, is you kind of reveal your true motivation and your true insecurities with the last paragraph of that thing you wrote. Let's jump down to that last paragraph.
Enlighten us.
And Batman versus Superman is a bold piece of...
Oh, wait. I didn't even see this.
Where are we at? 1, 2, 3. How many lines down?
No, this is more that we didn't even get to see. He didn't even go through this.
Oh, got you.
Because I think that she was saying that she had agreed to go on Movie Talk because Harloff invited her, right? Then she says, then today I discover Harloff is crudely making fun of me on Collider Movie Talk behind my back. Do I want to go on a show like that? Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're all tired of this conversation, and I stand by one of the first things I tweeted about this. If you see someone trashing another movie in perverted glee for clicks and the Stoke fan hate, just call them out on it or don't click. Oh yeah, and BVS's bold piece of storytelling, the shining of the superhero genre, which by the way, everyone initially hated too. Bruh, she wait a minute. So she was on the Kubrick shit
tip
back then.
Yep. She probably got that from me, but it's cool. It's cool. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
He said, I'm surprised she ain't called him a heretic. He ain't called her a heretic. Heresy. Right? But nah, bro, she cooked.
She did.
He said that Rick Ross clip from AEW is
oh,
hilarious. Yeah, bro. Accusations. Yep. That's what I was trying to get, bro.
Yep.
Accusations.
The swerve. Yeah. Accusation. He need to come back on Dynamite. He was ready for that. He was ready for that life, for real. But yeah, bro. It all goes back to Kubrick.
Bro, what's going on, bro?
Shit wild, ain't it?
What's going on, bro? Bro, Grace was standing on business back then, dog. Bro, she called BVS The Shining, bro.
10 toes down, dog. 10 toes down, my G. Shit crazy.
Hold on, man.
Storytelling, the shining of the superhero genre, which, by the way, everybody initially hated too. Well, there it is, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
Now, look, I agree with you. I think Batman Superman is a really good film. I like it very, very much. The difference between you and me, though, is that I'm secure enough, in my opinion, that if some people out there, or even the majority of people out there, don't agree with me, don't agree with us, Grace. Agree with us. You and me. You and me, pro Batman versus Superman people.
This guy, bro, this is so hard for me to get through, bro. I'm being for real, dog.
I feel you.
This is just so hard, bro. Just like knowing, like having the 10-year history, damn near, you know, it's kind of hard to start off from zero, if you get what I'm saying, right?
Absolutely.
It's like we know all of these things, and they hear this guy talk like this is actually pretty fucking insane.
Also, this too, man, is that in this video here, while he's trying to pretend like he's such a BVS championer, even though he's been dodging the fucking letters the entire time, he's been circling around DC and talking about DC, but he's been dodging BVS. Now he finally says it, even though he's bullshitting, right? He's also dancing around the thesis of what she's saying, is that it's an agenda.
100%.
He's trying to act like, oh, it's just people don't like it. If people don't like it, it's fine. I'm comfortable with my opinion that it's a great movie or a good movie. Who cares if a lot of people? No, that's not the crux of it, bro. It's agenda driven. It's agenda driven. That's what Grace is trying to say. This shit is manufactured. Why are you trying to sit here and act like she was being weird for reposting your picture? He tried to use that to get away from the actual point of why she was saying what she was saying.
100%. He said, so basically Grace pulled a Young Thug on all the movie insiders. Yep. Nah, 100%, man. Bruh, look, I'm gonna listen to a little bit more of this and I'm gonna close out, bro, because this is hard for me to get through, man. This guy.
I'm glad you got to that part though. That was
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people out there, or even a majority of people out there, who don't share our opinion about Batman versus Superman. The difference between you and me is that I'm not so insecure that I have to find an ulterior motive for them having a different opinion than me.
Bruh, it's bots, bro. It's like they never deal with the look. I can't keep fucking doing this, bro. They never deal with the fucking reality, bro, of like the fact that they got caught using bots, and that this was like a industry-wide thing that was taking place, bro. It was on all the channels, and look at what Michael said, and this shit is still happening to this day.
Yep.
So this is him in 2016 acting as if this shit just don't happen. And he's still taking part in it today.
100%, bro.
Crazy, bro. Anyway.
They were just blaming Zach for the damn box office.
It's his fault when he was there, and it's his fault when he wasn't there.
Yep.
Anyway, what's your final thoughts, bro?
Is that when we dig back into the past, we see that it definitely lends credence to what we're still fighting in the present, you know.
Crazy.
And that all these entities, man, these companies, these shills, these bots, these paid for puppets, man, they're all full of shit, and they've been full of shit, and they'll continue to be full of shit. That's why we're not going to let our foot off the gas, man. We can't. What year is it now? And how old is this video? It damn near could have happened yesterday.
Damn near 10, bro.
That's crazy.
Dog. Crazy. I'm actually glad that we revisited that video, though, 100%.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Because there was some gems in there, bro.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know, man. It's just same old shit, man. Look, y'all already know, bro. We about to keep these conversations going, bro. Trust me. You know, and what I do want to say is shout out to Grace Randolph for sure. Hey, she was standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Business is business. You know what I'm saying? And hey, 100%. So look, I'm about to get on out of here, man. I done had a long day, bro. You know what I mean? I know y'all been going back and forth in the chat about this, so I'll definitely show it before we get off. Yeah, bro. Nah, we definitely gonna get it y'all next time, man. Any final words, Lux?
Bang.
We gonna catch y'all next time. You dig? Peace.